It's just that letting the stand talk makes the symbolism tighter, and it doesn't accomplish anything extra, so Cheap Trick is worth making sentient. He would go through hoops to keep people from seeing it, even if those actions made other people curious. So his stand is something that clings to him, antagonizes other people, and destroys him if he fails to avoid what he tries to. Then, because it attacks its user by getting somebody else to meet its condition, it has agency over that person and can pass to them. Awakening a stand stabilizes the concept a person like Kinoto revolves around. So even if they pass away, the stand can grab somebody else who meets the right conditions and continue to function. I wouldn't be surprised if, even if Kinoto withered away naturally, looking at the back of his corpse would get somebody to fill that role for Cheap Trick's power and bring influence back to that stand. Overall, it's the same type of threat as Milagro Man, but because that source of power isn't about something tied to conveying a personality, it just moves around like an automatic stand and doesn't bother expressing one. But I also wouldn't be surprised if Superfly is another curse that can exist without the user, since it symbolizes their reliance on a place for themselves where the rest of society can't hurt them. The last person remaining in that territory can't leave, the tower protects itself, so it might work like a Cheap Trick and continue to exist after the original user passes away. And if anyone enters the area when no one else is still alive within it, I'd imagine it would start working again. The same sort of idea explains Milagro Man. Someone influenced the world and passed away after being driven by earning money, missing out on life, and having it taken from them by that obsession. So now, people who take the Milagro Man's money earn more bills until they're crushed, in order of who's been able to have the curse spread to them most recently. And by reversing the transfer of money, by giving it back to whoever you got it from, the power's undone. Notorious B.I.G.'s user was a trope, an example of the ideal member for Passion or another of those types of criminal organizations, who would be fueled by their aggression and dedicate even their life to following orders. So their strength is that they can provide lasting accomplishments that benefit Passion after they pass away, and their activity revolves around the organization. So the stand is set free with the user's sacrifice to consume whatever he had placed himself near to target. Anubis' user successfully made their own creation, that sword, that was the source of their strength to have a stand, or at least became that strength. So even after their passing, Anubis could still exist within that weapon. And Wonder of You was just harnessing an external source of power and came from the advantages that had been benefiting Toru since birth. So even after his passing, those advantages were still things that existed in the world, and the stand could still exist. In summary, if the strength a person's stand symbolizes is something that exists without them, their stand doesn't have to disappear when they do. If the strength a person's stand symbolizes is something that doesn't work for them, their stand doesn't have to treat them differently from other targets. And if the strength a person's stand symbolizes is something that seems to have a mind of its own, their stand can show its own personality and maybe communicate.
From the pain, all I hear is the sound of rain. Let me stay, let me keep it that way. Though my heart is filled with numbness, why do I still feel so much sadness? So please wash away all my heartaches. Every raindrop falling on me, melting my tears. Nobody knows that I'm standing here soaking wet and alone, holding something I don't need. What am I still looking for? Let me sing in the rain, just let it be. Unspeakable feelings overflow and flow. I see many windows, each with their own memories, wishing they are all filled with smiles and joy. My heart is like the ocean, it's dark and it's deep, so I dive deeper into my mind. Night after night, the past sips in and steals my dreams. I'm still clinging to the sweet memories. All I can remember is that it's all joy and hope. Let me say, let me feel it that way. Now my heart is filled with warmth. Oh, rain, please don't wash us away. Wandering from puddle to the sky, staring at the clouds, hearing whispers of the wind. Yet I still struggle, searching for the meaning of these years. Holding something I don't need. What am I still looking for? Let me dance in the rain, just let it be. If you can hear my voice, please tell me where you are. When I close my eyes, I feel like you are right here with me. I wanna feel it more, though I know it's time to walk away. Let me sing in the rain, just let it be. Oh, rain, don't stop, just keep falling.
Welcome to Visionary Ventures. Today, we're taking a look at Al Haytham's home, a fancy piece of architecture located right in the heart of Sumeru City. This stunning house boasts easy connections to the academia, as well as being just steps away from the market. You can be sure you'll enjoy an elevated lifestyle with this accommodation. Step inside and you'll immediately notice the calming atmosphere, a cozy living room, and your own private study. The bedroom? Well, who needs a bedroom when you're going to be spending your nights sleep deprived over at the academia, am I right? This house has all you'll need as an aspiring academic. Just make sure to visit before the tenants get back. Sumeru, it looks great on paper. A luscious landscape, rich history, and gorgeous architecture. That is until... Could Sumeru be a place your ordinary NPC could actually live in, or would you simply become more prey for the R&R? We're going to be checking out the housing situation of the entire region, looking at all the different villages, towns, and other settlements. Just kidding, Beta Harbour doesn't even exist. What were we talking about? And also taking into account defences, military, the overall safety of the people of Sumeru. We'll also take the geography into consideration, as well as the nation's overall economy and trade. And our inspection begins right at the capital, a city still recovering from the damage caused by and currently being run by this guy. Actually no, it's worse, because he has now stepped down from the acting Grand Sage position, and now it's unclear if anyone is even running the region at the moment. It certainly doesn't look like anyone is. This city has probably the most Tosha violations I've ever seen. While being built into a giant tree is a questionable decision, at the very least, the location of the capital is pretty secure. There are only 2 entrances, and both are via bridges, otherwise you would need to enter from the water. The governing body and the military are also located here, though I wouldn't say they're the most competent given how unorganized and corrupt they are. It's rather ironic, isn't it? The City of Wisdom. But that wisdom does not extend to keeping the city safe. The divine tree, the shining beacon of Sumeru's wisdom, ends up turning the city into a giant death trap. Wait, what? What is that? Is that a lack of safety railings? Here too, and here. I talked extensively in my Fontaine City video about layering. Sumeru City and the Court of Fontaine do a lot of this compared to the other capitals, and here we're dealing with at least 5 major levels. So the dock and the bazaar on the ground floor, the entrance, marketplace, academia, and the sanctuary. But it's nowhere near as simple as this. Just look how many side roads, corners, twists and turns there are that work together to create a maze of layers intermingling together. Step aside, Sharawa. There's a safety inspector in town, and I mean business. So how are your safety practices? Oh, Oh man, we already seem to have a bit of an inconsistency problem. Maybe the city ran out of materials to continue the railings all the way around. Then as we head down to the docks, we run into another problem with Sumeru City's urban design. These stone brick platforms that are used throughout the place for access to other parts of the city. One such aspect that, on the surface, seems to be steeped mostly in fantasy.
Morning
Well, at least they know how to do the OTK, FTK.
So, at first glance, these two platforms look like they're being held up by the tree roof, right? This is not practical. These roofs that are also rather small would not be able to hold the weight or movement from all the people going to and from the dock. Now, I'm not a tree whisperer, but this probably isn't very ideal for structural support. I'm not quite sure how these specific ones are surviving when they're just phasing into stone like this. The most likely answer is that the roots are being used purely for decorative purposes, and that really the support for the structure is hidden. And this is pretty on theme with Sumeru's entire aesthetic. It's all about blending in with nature while still being practical. The docks and the Grand Bazaar can give us an idea of Sumeru's economy. They have a wide array of trades, from spices, herbs, to fruits and textiles. This is the only capital city in Teyvat that has farms within its walls. Well, I say farms. Farms that also frequently have to do with wildflower infestations. And outside of the city, there is not a single farm to be seen. There are two houses just outside the city gates that have farmers residing in them, and yet, what exactly are they farming? Sumeru City has the most market stalls and shops open to any other capital, but this goes to show just how bustling the Sumeru economy is. Treasure Street, the liveliest street in the entire city. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Was this also your doing? At the very least, there should be stairs here. Taboo, is that you? Not to say steep roads aren't quite common in a lot of countries, but this is still very poor city planning. I mean, Fontaine City's got issues, but at least it has its own shit. And you can get around without breaking your ankles and back and... Yeah, but does Fontaine have, beautiful works of art, such as these lamps? Those are some pretty lamps. Every design decision in Sumeru tends to involve flower motifs, usually blue, and at the top there are often these bud shapes. My best guess, given what other lamp managers say, is that most light sources in Sumeru generally use phosphorescent farm pots.
Yo, burning
and
abyss.
these have become standard pretty
Gonna
much
know this
everywhere.
duck played that.
Tangent aside, Sumeru City has many safety concerns, and you know what? That's okay. Every region and respective city
Virtual world.
problems. Exhibit A, but houses, exteriors of buildings that don't match the interiors, and the classic and timeless Genshin move, doors disappearing from buildings. There are a total of 17 houses in the entire city, 2 on the outskirts if we were to include those. So this isn't including...
There ain't no Beatrice anymore, so I don't know what they're doing with this.
I didn't consider the likes of sailors, visitors, nor guards because...
Continue ranking up, apparently.
Students, however, were a bit tricky. I put them into their own category as technically students can live at the academia, but not all of them do. But even without the inclusion of the students, let's just say there are definitely not enough buildings to house these people. But let's take a look at the architecture itself. Sumeru takes influence from multiple architectural styles. We can infer from furniture descriptions that this building in particular is kind of like the base from most of the other buildings in the city to build upon. The Kasharawa school has been adopting plans to basically make a universal kind of architecture. That would also make most buildings modular, and you can definitely see this influence. The common buildings all share a similar colour scheme. Green, white and brown. The main roof type is saddleback, a very common roof design in a lot of Austronesian cultures. Generally the roofs are meant to be shaped like an upside down boat. Just instead of a boat, Sumeru houses resemble more the shape of a leaf. But let's leave that out of the discussion for now. We can obviously see the beginning of tiered roof design. This is most likely inspired by traditional Thailand temple roof tiers. You see how it's all about layers again? Just keep it in mind. We've got geometric and floral patterns all over the building. As part of the columns, the beams, stained glass, the doors. Wait, doors? In my invention game? But everything needs to be symmetrical and geometric. The academic has a rigid structure, but it is also at odds with the natural environment. I don't know if you've ever looked at Sumeru's buildings from above. I know I sure haven't, and this is honestly crazy because I'm sure the devs and almost no one is going to pay attention to something like this, unless you're resinless. The extra layers shaping the building just like a flower. And do you remember I mentioned the lotus bud? It's right at the tippity top. Wait, what? What is that? I had already planned on talking about this specific building, but this is a whole new level of confusion. Okay, first off, no door here, which I feel like is a
Dog's
huge security
ability
issue.
to
I can
detach
just walk up
material.
and steal a plate in the dead of night.
Does that-
Second, doors either side. Like, what is the point of this? And then third,
Does that
whatever
affect Kiki
armor
Nagashi?
thing is going on here? If you look underneath, it's just a wooden roof, and then 4 doors on all sides? Surprisingly, there seems to be only one building in the entire city that is actually built into the side of the tree, so it's fitting that they would mostly use wood here. As for other buildings with a distinct lack of access into the building, the general store does not have a door. Maybe they could borrow one from the souvenir shop, am I right? The blacksmith just opposite actually does, and seems to have much better ventilation compared to Fontaine and Natland. Well, Natland has none, but needs oxygen anyway. It's okay, I like not being able to breathe. The Adventurers Guild also does not have a door, but are you okay? You don't look so good. Yeah, I'm fine, just ignore that. Hold on actually, Catherine, I have to check something. Sorry guys, just a little detour. This is a very important question that needs answering. Does every Catherine station not have a door? Okay, that's technically not a building, so you get a pass. No? No.
I didn't know about this.
Yes. Oh my Archon. And there's not one, but
Oh.
2, 3 doors? What? I truly feel enlightened
Oh,
with this
more?
profound knowledge. I can feel myself transcended, maybe even to the academia. No, not yet.
Okay.
I want to acquire more knowledge first. I am Confucian. The design of Sumeru is meant to be both chaotic and confusing, but also rigid, natural, yet harsh and static. I feel like that one can be every time I go into the academia. And I do think Sumeru City comes out on top as the single most confusing city of them all. One big problem I foresee with the way this pathing has been planned out is that ultimately, this section here should really be joined back up so it's just one giant circle. Get rid of this store.
I swear,
and place
Goblin
stairs
Bikers,
like
the
that.
rogue deck that
Otherwise,
beats
we're
every
looking at what
other
you
rogue deck.
Considering 1, there's no signs to indicate where to go, and 2, with the way this street is designed, it looks like you should be able to wrap around it, so that's just going to confuse more people. Look from this side, for example. It looks like it should be connecting back up on the other side, except it doesn't. I'm practically touching the ground floor here. If I go this way, I have to head all the way up here in order to be able to go back down to ground level again. I suppose the one plus side is that I can see this maybe benefiting people by alleviating foot traffic, but even from a player's perspective, the city is just as confusing. The interweaving paths and elevated platforms work together while also opposing one another, if that makes sense, to create this sense of the city being larger and busier than it actually is.
Holy shit, I can
Credit
do
where it's
something.
due. Fontaine similarly does the whole multiple layers overarching one another, but I personally think that
Look,
Sumeru, while more
Garura.
confusing compared to Fontaine, actually does do a better job at making the city feel more alive.
Amazing.
But I suppose that's part of the course, you know, not just because of the people and the structural design, but because of the theme. One of living alongside nature, and I know this is such a tiny detail. Not only can you see the leaves falling from the tree on screen, but you can also see them gathering on the ground and roofs of the buildings, which, given how clean the paths are, would imply that they have a sweeper that goes around clearing them up fairly often. You got leaves on leaves because, well, the roof is also shaped and designed like a leaf. Another interesting point when it comes to Sumeru City's layering is the subtle change in the architecture and overall design as we get higher. From wooden lamps to steel, wood gives way to more and more stone, and then marble. This even includes the paths that go from dirt to bricks to stone, with the Academia platform transforming into a beautiful floral design. If we look really close at the stone, it's actually crazy the level of detail they put even into the floor. Only 2 buildings in Sumeru City use absolutely no wood: the Stock Exchange, and of course the Academia, where the most influential people reside. These students are gonna have calf muscles for days. Oh, would you look at that? More safety violations. Sumeru just keeps winning, doesn't it? I don't think that's all in. No, that's fine. Look, you just activated my track card. Free healthcare. At least the Bymaster Hospital covers any injuries. Yeah, we're talking about interiors now. Boy, I sure do love walking out the front door of my
Holy
house
shit,
where
I'm dead.
one wrong step could result in my untimely demise. We take a look inside and some amenities seem to be missing. Where is the kitchen? Do they eat out at Lambad's every day? Anyway, the art piece really brings the room together. Oh, thank you. We know that Calve's bedroom is on this side. There is technically one room here too, probably our Highland's room. However, this does not match the exterior of the house. But here's where it gets interesting. There is actually one other house in the city that technically has an interior. The proportions are just absolutely whack. See here, we enter and there's a nice living space in bed, 2 rooms either side, except when you observe it from the outside, you see that there's literally no room for anything. So there is one other option when it comes to living in Sumeru City. No, don't say it. Could you go to school? Hey, could you solve this problem for me real quick? No, not that. Anything but that. While the city is protected by being situated on a cliff, the lack of defences is still somewhat concerning. But if you live here, you aren't in any immediate danger as there aren't any enemies nearby. After my cool skin analysis of the city as a safety inspector, I don't really have a problem with the houses themselves, but they've let themselves slip big time with their urban planning and total disregard for public health and safety. Okay, look, that's not my fault. Overall though, safety, defenses, probably the best you're gonna get in the region. How about outside the walls? Yeah, let's address the Sumpter Beast in the room. Sumeru as a region is impossibly difficult to traverse. Going out into the wild as an NPC and living to tell the tale is a feat of itself in this region. Let's start with the environment. First, Biohazard Central, the Withering. Now, yes, I'm still including these even after the Archon Quest events, because it's not like they just disappeared overnight, but they were even more dangerous before, considering they could show up just about anywhere. A kind of corruption that would spell the death of any ordinary NPC that spent more than a few seconds. And it's not even just the air, but the enemies too are very aggressive and dangerous. Sumeru's landscape is a nightmare too. See what I did there, because dreams and Sumeru. What's that? Stop making bad puns. Impossible cliffs, poisonous mushrooms, trip hazards everywhere. Why are people willingly choosing to build a house here? Then there's the wildland. We've got tigers, crocodiles. Anyone want murderous fungi? 200 more? 200 more anyone? So, you've also got to contend with other dangers, such as eremites, killer shells, locust enemies, ruin guards. It's certainly a close competition between Inazuma and Sumeru on this front. Yeah, this sure isn't problematic. Fantasy architecture and real-world plausibility do not mix well in this settlement. They're kind of the closest to looking like R&R houses without being R&R houses, which does make you wonder if the inhabitants perhaps took inspiration from the R&R abodes we find all around the region, shaped like buds, sort of like what we saw in the city. Can you imagine having to climb up there every day after coming home from a grueling day of work fighting the Withering or helping keep people safe? Cole's house is at least somewhat accessible since she has a ramp leading up to it, but the rest? Normal people can't use the sigils. Oh yeah, I'm a forest ranger and I want to get home. Yeah, let me just climb on up this tree. Yeah, that's my house right there. Let me just... No, that still doesn't work. There's no platform to land on and no entrance from above. You fall a million feet from your home that you have no idea how to access. Yeah, just slap a herb on the entry and pray to the Dendro Archon. And you know, rangers might be used to a lack of safety rails and safety procedures in general, but I'm not so sure everyone else is. The rangers do have a way of obtaining food since they're foragers, probably sharing communal cooking space, and they're capable of defending themselves, and they have a lot of experience dealing with the region and all the problems that come with it. Enemies seem to mostly steer clear of this area, but overall if you lived here, you would have to be a ranger, and that would mean taking up an extremely dangerous job. And so now that we've more or less come full circle, we can see the evolution of houses from this to the ones in the city. This style of architecture is likely largely inspired by traditional Indonesian architecture such as these. Characteristics of these houses include the aforementioned steep saddleback roof, timber frames, thatch, or leaves in some cases in Sumeru, and elevated on stilts. The process in Vimara village involves placing leaves and hay on a Kamafala wood frame, and they also use potions to process the wood and make the building fireproof. The stilts are very important in an environment such as a rainforest to protect from flooding, and the leaves and wood type help with ventilation. However, are these houses meant to be accessible? How do these doors even open? I assume they're screen doors, but there's no indication of how you open them, just look at the way it's designed. First thing I notice as we arrive, tigers at both entrances. Vimara village has a bit of a problem here, in that it doesn't have a dedicated group of people keeping it safe. Yes, there's forest rangers, but they're not based in the village, and there are a lot more dangers being so far away from the city. Although farms seem almost non-existent in Sumeru, Vimara village is largely unaffected by this, as their primary source of food is fish. And they have hunters as well, so at the very least, there are some people trained with bows. What is the point of this bridge though? No one is gonna use this. Although again, need I even say it? Safety rails, people, please. Honestly, this whole bridge system just seems very counterintuitive. We've got a bit of a problem with this house. It doesn't seem to be secured properly. Harvey, you know what to do. Just right there, you've got to pump up the dazzler and remember to swank it all the way. Wait a minute, why are you the one teaching me? I'm the architect. Architect of what? That. Oh, wow, that is impressive. Vimara village, all natural wood, mostly left as is. For almost wood, the colour, the lighting, straight back to that Sumeru city style. It looks more manufactured and unnatural. I mean, it all makes sense. All almost kind of goes against everything that is natural about Sumeru. Sure, it keeps certain elements. Obviously, it's in a giant hollowed out tree, but the point is about business. Industrial technology, money, Dory. Also, Dory, while you're there, it's great that you have a lift. But could you please make the access point a bit more secure? Okay, looks like you have plenty of guards. There is also a change in the rainforest style buildings. Though, is it safe to be living so close to an active work site where cargo is constantly being reported? This has got to be the building of all time. A window where the door should be, and then whatever is happening here. We've also got branches and tree trunks growing into the side of infrastructure. Sir, is your house okay? You've got a tree trunk sitting inside it. These three locations are fairly safe because if anything, you can just use the waterway to travel, avoiding practically all enemies, except maybe crocodiles, and you wouldn't even see them. There's practically no civilization along the western front of the rainforest. Most places we do come across are abandoned, or now have eremites taking up residence. There could be a multitude of reasons why this is the case in Sumeru. The climate probably gets harsher the closer you get to the desert. We've got Old Varnarana up top, so that's uninhabitable. And then along the bottom, there's giant Conrian ruins with out-of-control ruin guards running rampant all over the place. Are you looking for a place away from the hustle and bustle of Port Almos? Well, have we got the place for you. An open concept, one-story house, walls and doors optional, a stone's throw away from Caravan River, super accessible, friendly neighbours, and even your own security system. Just be careful not to get too close. This property boasts a unique opportunity for those who want the quiet life. So, what are you waiting for? Cool visionary ventures today? Okay. Can someone please tell me who in their right mind would build a house right next to this? No sustainability. The terrain is far too rugged. Perhaps you can survive by foraging and rearing some floors. One robot, two robot, three robot. That's the entrance, by the way. That is the way you would have to head to access the main ruins. Hillashell right above you, and ruin guards over there. One ruin guard or Hillashell steps a bit too far out of their territory, and bye. This whole area is not conducive to, well, being alive. This location seems to be a much better spot to live. Right next to Caravan Rabat. Oh, a mushroom. Wait, no, don't eat that. Yeah, see? It just needs a little bit of love. Oh, look. Friendly volunteer eremites to help keep the area safe too. So nice of them. Why did the sky go all dark? What do you mean? It looks fine to me. Attention everyone, the Tosha Spectre has arrived. I'm here to make sure that your palace meets regulation. Yeah, missing some rails there, that's not good. Also guys, come on, what's with all these spikes? You can't just leave them lying around, that is dangerous. This just really is not good. Planks sticking out everywhere, holes, the floor is literally crumbling. Plants are overgrown, destroying the structural stability. And you're using a ladder to get to the second floor. I see you've got some security, but it's not very consistent. Nope, this building is falling apart. You guys cannot be living here. I can't in good conscience approve this. I'll be taking this up with the Academia, okay? Perhaps by the time we return, you'll have fixed things up a bit. Giant rock pillar that could fall and crush everything underneath. My Archon, I can already see this is gonna be a fun inspection. I don't know if it's just me here who sees this, but the lamp looks like a withered flower pod. So, like the buds from the rainforest, except it's now dried up because it's in the desert. Some of the architectural elements and colours from the rainforest are still there, just more subdued. You can see, for example, with the doors, they resemble the leaf doors in Vimara village, but aren't quite the same. So first, real-world influences. Aru village is heavily inspired by North African architecture, specifically the Amazigh people. As far as architecture goes, Aru village is a kasar, a fortified village. These are often built around oases or mountains, just like Aru village is, so it has natural defenses and is protected from elements. The buildings themselves are typically constructed of rammed earth or mud brick, the villagers usually have a dominant house, in this case the village chief's house, towering over the other buildings, and then a fortified communal granary. Thatch is very rare and pretty much exclusively used on the village's storehouse. Buildings are also often built into the side of a mountain. Now, let's start with the entrance. So, we've got a scarily unstable looking bridge, and a house down below that looks very difficult to access. You'd have to scale these rocks and cross another precarious bridge. You'd basically need climbing gear just to get home every night. This guy is living life even more on the edge. He's decided to place his tent on a precarious wooden platform that is situated on the edge of a cliff. As we head into the heart of the village, everything is literally falling apart, crumbling buildings and walls. So that means that no one is working on the upkeep. You have to climb all the way to the top to access the lift, to then access the level below. How exactly were they accessing the granary and water source before this lift was installed? When it comes to protection, I counted 3 guards in total, but to be fair, Candace also exists, and she probably counts as like 10 guards alone. Our village, for as cool as it looks, is honestly holding on for dear life, so I probably would not recommend moving here. We've got a house for you in a stunning, sought-after location. New Vanarana Lane is a one-of-a-kind pod-style home. The neighborhood is super friendly and— wait, do you hear that? What? No, I don't hear anything. Shh. Aranara architecture is interesting because it's basically just a whole load of things that don't really make sense. But also, why would they? This is a magical race of radish creatures. Their houses are shaped like radish pod sort of things. Is there even a point in having houses when you're a creature that doesn't need to eat or sleep? Wait, what creatures? This little guy. Likely, these are just really naturally grown radishes that are larger than normal thanks to the area being all magic-y. Everything is radish. If the Aranara grow from seeds, who's to say their homes can't? Especially when you take a look at the surrounding area of Aranara. There's clearly something going on here that causes everything to grow humongous. Aranara architecture is biophilic. There are only a few things that aren't directly connected to nature, such as, cloves. They all live in carved out pots with a simple wooden arch and these cute little flappy windows. But there's close to no processing involved, so
Normal
the furniture
summon
they have is
ash
very
blossom.
basic. The chairs and tables use tree stumps. Some wood pieces might be carved, but they still end up looking very natural. Even this chair looks like a repurposed tree part, and the chief is being extra eco by growing plants on top of his house. The village chief's house is honestly stunning. Also, look at this leaf. Thank you, that is all. Vanarana is probably the safest of the places we've assessed today, simply because it exists in an alternate dream reality, though living here probably isn't practical for humans. But B, you haven't covered Beta Harbor. Plenty of Teyvat isn't exactly safe for your average NPC, but Sumeru is built different. So many dangers in the world. Animals, enemies, the literal land itself. Getting around is not advised unless you hire protection, so you would need to find the best settlements to live. I would say stick to Sumeru City and just hope you don't accidentally slip.
Ah, they need 2 materials for the effect of this thing. Peace! I am on my knees, begging you to cease. All of your wrestle, may you know, I would like to turn to you.
Never even thought, like a treasure caught. You were left dancing in the moonlight when you are supposed to hibernate. Now I got you right now under my care, so don't you worry, I'll be there. Just let it go and you'll stay grounded.
Listen to my lullaby and your melody and me enchanted.
Cross over now and don't stay haunted. There's more in store.
Le Virtue.
So let me take care of you until you would go your own way.
I see. That's pretty slick.
Go back to bed now, 6 feet under.
Saan na malalakay? Or eternal slumber?
Go count to cheap and even numbers. Please rest now, don't be mad.
Please don't have a second Ash.
Not worry, I won't talk
Fuck me.
all through the night. sky. No trace of danger in plain sight. Up against the light, a long restrained cry.
Both players draw one. That's whack.
Emotions dry, impulsively move.
That is one heck of a cost.
The shadows, not minding the footprints I leave behind. When life goes on, now the echoes of pain linger as the white fragments fall. Life goes on, just a moment of fleeting cold memories surrounding me. Don't cry, don't cry. So gently, I exhale all the harmful thoughts haunting me from the void and find relief that I'm alive. No miracles thrive, it's all an illusion. We're all just here waiting for silent ends. These vibrant auroras, reflections and compass, the flashbacks of wonder.
Holy shit, it has a banishment effect.
Life goes on, countless white
It
fragments
turns it into water?
uncontrollably. Life goes on, I'm surrounded by walls of frosted, the sea detaining me. Don't cry, don't cry. Let me feel the size, cold and heartless blizzard in this crystal prison that numbs my mind. I don't see the difference, just like a small bullet. No, I don't dislike it, I just close my eyes. Life goes on, even if all these white fragments start to erode the world. Life goes on, I have come to accept whatever the future holds for me. Don't cry, don't cry. My head is spinning round and round, traveling around in circles. Left, right, right, left. I don't know which way to go. But maybe if I pick this road, or maybe if I go the other. Someone tell me where to go, for I don't know. I can see the sign. How far I'll go, I'll never know. But in your eyes, I feel the warmth of love inside. Will happiness never? I am lost, so can you find me? Maybe you can be my melody. Sing to me a song of hopeful stars. Maybe you can be my remedy. We will never be apart. Hold on to me tight and don't let go.
Nice.
Grab onto my hand and lead me home. Never-ending roads and journeys, but will I ever know? Searching for the path this road I roam. I'll be there soon. My dear home, please wait for me. I'm tired of all these twists and turns. Where do I go?
searching for that fastest road around. I'll be there soon.
My dear heart, please wait for me. Roses plays in silence, and the summer sky so timeless. I don't wanna hear it, the final epilogue. This moment of radiance resound throughout, reaching far and wide where you are. Oh,
it's a
the curtain will surely fall. Sound of the echoes lie within me.
Please smell.
Deep down inside my heart, shining ever so bright, burning me to my soul. This is a dream amidst the chaos of it all. If I can find you smiling somewhere safe and sound, I'll know the reason why I must endure the pain and fight for through the fire. See the rising haze of crimson, I can feel the heat of passing. I don't wanna forget the seconds passing by. Deep in the lost inside my heart and soul, I won't dare to look away. The mirage that sways inside me, and the summer sky so timeless. I don't wanna hear it, the final epilogue. This moment of radiance resound throughout, reaching far and wide where you are. Twilight blinks, the fast stars glow. Endless ages, its story knows. Body untouched by all the times from endless, like a strange piece of art, like distant grace. In the deep forest, secrets hide. Unseen by any foreign light, the fraction of our history and civilization incomplete in world history until discreet. Mysterious threads of fate entwined, woven in a tapestry, in the heart's maze tomorrow lights, guide me through night. Someday, if the most beautiful time will come to it, in memories, into seas, in your praises, wonderful kindness, visible to bring about that dormant forward, and story retold. Wishing for the eternal hope. Crafts and seasons immature and able. Hope and sorrow together, revolving round that boundless space, journey across
I see Effect Veiler, I immediately think Blue Eyes, cause right now in the meta, Effect Veiler is most commonly played by those guys.
Should us be the cheek in the prophecy of parting we seek? Ah, beyond compare, one forever, newer than goodbye, and newer than here. I want to give you most of more than just me. I love your kindness, best and best friend. Flowers bloom and face wings to something
woof.
But as I wanders like an endless maze running round, as the night darkens, I round and round and round and round. I might end up here till tomorrow, so I scream a check on the strain when I swing my arms. I say what I wanna say, my thoughts I convey. I say, I say, I say, I say, but they still could not understand, so I scream a check.
It is Blue Eyes. But a wacky ass build from the looks of it.
What I desire, it's such a petty aspiration I was longing for when I was younger. Friends come and go, I know I'll be alone. That's no surprise, I've always known that fact. Way like he's a cute little toddler, stuffing through my legs, I suppose that I reside to kiss and tell, playing with my dreams and starry nights upon the wishing well. Fascinating, contemplating, trying to light a spark that hides behind a grim old fairy tale, trying to ignite the flame of passion but to no avail. Just like a dream, not what it seems, up until my 100th wish. She's who I wish I could be alright. Yeah, I'm a warrior against her side. So alright, it's so ironic to aspire to.
I bet they're playing 3 Blue Eyes on their main deck.
Will remain a daydream. Now I'm confronted by reality. Now as I finally get to see you where I tokens across the formation, my mind says I should do what I am told, but my heart beats a different rhythm, saying I should find courage to save you. It's the staring ashes that's presiding in mysterious spell, like a wild enchantress I try to protect myself as well. Agitating, aggravating, trying to light a spark that hides behind a grim old fairy tale, trying to ignite the flame of passion but to no avail. Follow my dream,
Another maiden.
team, I'm gonna do it my way. She's who I wish I could be alright. Yeah, I'm a warrior against her side. But tonight, it's so ironic to aspire to defend you. I guess that I'll fulfill my daydream.
I could let the gears keep spinning here. I will. I'll let them continue comboing. Hopefully I don't regret it. I guess. Follow up with another sage. Pretty nice.
Beyond the never-ending horizon, there is a candy castle in a candy land.
Now we do it.
Chocolate gardens melting down. Heard it's tough out of hand. No way impossible, no one cares about it. But people in the world enjoy daydreaming
Wow, a jet dragon. Does this count as their third copy? Am I still correct in my bet?
Somewhere far away in the southern land, the white snow starts piling up in the summer field, lightly covering the sunflowers melt away. Heard it's so beautiful, no way impossible, no one cares about it, but people in the world enjoy daydreaming right. Don't worry, let it go with the flow every day and follow the gentle heart in
Whack.
life. The gentle heart in
Not ideal.
If you feel stressed a bit, don't forget a rainbow appears after the rain. I wanna cuddle and will embrace you, sweetie. With liars, sincere liars,
Hmm? Sure. Why not? I'm not using it anymore, I suppose. Yeah, I definitely think I should. No, it didn't really matter.
this dark and spiritless dawn will see the sunrise. After all of this hurt, may there be a reward. Was born and raised to be tough, but now I'm fragile from the guilt and the loss that has haunted me. They label me as a misfortune, the bearer of disaster, just a liability when all I did was lend a hand. Don't cry, my lonely heart. Soon we will claim our victory. Behind
They hard drew it, huh?
barricades, we will prove everyone wrong. Keep the faith. Soon we will rise. We will my heart, I
Whack.
know you're jaded and bewildered. If I should carry on or walk away, I know this isn't what we have expected, but soon the stars up above us will align and guide our way. Be strong,
Here's the thing I don't like about having a small deck size though.
with chivalry, we'll conquer hurdles. We will rewrite history. Keep the faith.
Yeah, Dredgeron's not very good at dealing with blue eyes.
Star can stare at the sun, we'll see the sunrise. I see floating beautifully in the sky, reflects quietly, repeating old stories, the end of a dream. Beyond the bounds of fate, find the courage to break through. Fall to the brim with triumph and pride, reaching out to the flowers that bloom. Sounds of the teardrops falling, echoing in the lonely sky, in the songs of sorrow, the earth is silent in desolation. Unplucked flowers that lay beyond will only bloom within your hearts. Please don't ever forget you will all surely shine untainted. Stand strong and nobly, turn to the light, believe. Even if dawn is distant, do not ever bow The blue sea floating in the sky is the bond that connects our hearts.
What happened?
Embracing the promise to meet you again in some way.
Internet issues? Maybe their parents caught them or something? A little unfortunate. I do want the side-in droll.
Stuck in the back of my mind, anyone fix me up, I can't stop crying.
I could try leaning hard to going first. I'm really not a fan of it though, cause like going second it'd be really nice to stand the chance. Falling down. Oh, I remember. Oh, into the shadows. Can't you see I'm still here breathing? Screaming, drowning my sorrows. I hear the echoes from the warm and tearful melodies. Do, 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 do. How can I hold overflowing tears from the sky? Falling down, oh, to the shadows falling down. Oh, release the harshness. The dark one of the mirror. Sing us a lullaby, holding in the mind my melody. Who am I still looking for? Falling down. Oh, I remember. Oh, into the shadow. Can't you see I'm still here breathing? Screaming out in the sorrows. My going first win rate is not very good. This isn't going to change it, I think, but at the very least, whenever we win rock paper scissors round 1. Of course, bricking. Bricking's the big issue. Rytron already suffers from that as it is. Let's see if it's worth it. There it is.
Deep in the water of blueness, thrown out the window, a curse on a black pebble. There's nothing we can do. It is the world sinking into oblivion. Summertime feels better with you, and the sky so dazzling blue. Now my heart
Oh, Regenesis.
is fluttering like the fluffy white clouds above passing by. So now what am I to do? Play hide and seek with you. I'm quite good at playing that game, just so you know. As the wind
Super polymerization is also useless against this.
warning us to follow wherever it goes.
We make it on and on, keep spinning a half, keep turning out and come along. Do stars with
Shines up above in the sky.
sky.
I will hold the hand you held out just for me, so tightly as we run. Hope you won't mind. I thank you. As we hop and jump through in every little obstacle. Hey, call my name, my most favorite melody. And I hope your heart is also filled with the magic that I am feeling right now in mine. La la la. Summertime feels better with you, and the stars above look so bright. As we see them twinkling, it feels like we're wrapped around in gentle velvet. So now what shall we do next? Precious secrets we'll protect as tomorrow's coming closer. Don't let go, 'cause we've got a little bit more time to spend tonight. Even mischievous shadows would want to be our companions. My blushing cheeks caught me swimming in happiness, and as you poke them on my dimples, my heart skips a beat while seeing you smile right back at me. Now it's time to say goodnight, but don't be sad, 'cause we'll be alright. Just close your eyes and then count with me. 1, 2, 3. We'll rendezvous at the grand gateway into our dreams, so don't you worry. I hear the sound surrounding me. I carefully listen as they sway softly. And for the first time, I realize the wonderful harmony. We'll be running past, skipping ahead. Hey, hurry now and come along. Now while the sun still shines up above in the sky, and the rainbow-colored light shines right through your sparkling silky hair. It's like something new about to come. As we hop and jump through in every little obstacle. Hey, call my name, my most
Woof.
favorite melody. And I hope your heart is also filled with the magic that I am feeling right now. And the sky's so dazzling blue. Summertime feels better with you. Better to keep my belly full and pinching pennies in my purse. These desires filling up my insides will keep on getting worse. You can't fight on an empty stomach, so you better eat something sweet. Those butterflies trapped inside of you, just set them free. If you walk around the world fascinated by everything you see, you will meet people you were meant to meet of your own free will. Sometimes you are so sad you can't do anything about it now, but you have to eat something to fill your heart. It could cool down soon, so enjoy it now. Like food arranged upon a plate, life is arranged by fate. Even if you're full, it still tastes good. Even if your smile is fake, your stomach can still digest. La-da-da-da-da. I need too much, need too much, need too much. La-la-la-la-la-la, I'm pretty stuffed. La-la-la-la-la-la-la, I can't eat no more. La-la-la-la-la-la-la, I'm pretty stuffed.
Woof.
Bellies carry feet, not the feet, the bellies. Armies march on their bellies. The best way to honest hearts is through the bellies. In this world, it's not normal to have a menu and recipes change daily. But if we're on the same wavelength, I like to repeat it many times. If you have any worries in the future and it's inevitable, you could simply have something to eat with me. It could cool down, so enjoy it now. Like in the movies, place filling the table, I can eat alone. If it's not tasty, unless you and I share it half and half. Treats alone are not enough. La ta ta no ta. Waiting for you in the twilight. I'm starving. Like food arranged upon a plate, life is arranged by fate. But if I share it with you, then you feel so yummy. It's not enough to just taste good. La ta ta no ta. I'm with you, feel so good, man, I'm stuck. La 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 la, I'm pretty stuffed. La 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 la, I can't eat no more. La 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 la, I'm pretty stuffed. I'm with you, feel so good, man, I'm stuffed. From now on, forever I'm stuffed, man, I'm stuffed. Man, I'm stuffed, man, I'm stuffed, man, I'm stuffed. I ate it all, be happy, thanks for the meal.
Guess recursion runs in their blood.
Small shiny droplets
Reflect invisibly down your eyes, just like a sad abandoned feline.
Without a single word, trying to hide the hurt, wishing to turn your sorrows into comfort. Constantly I yearn to heal every little pain for you. Wipe away the tears you've cried, make everything alright. Make the world forget all the crazy's happening around. Just a smile keeps flowers blooming. Hands me to the sky as a gentle rain falls down. Softly it trickles into our spirits, a special remedy. Made me realize all the burdens I went through. Never thought that I would need healing too. I wish I could vanish all of your pain and sorrow, far from sad and memories, and I'm looking at a bright tomorrow. I wish I could vanish all of your staining now. Deep in the forest, my heart is drowning from all the pain. Betrayal at its finest. Everyone's just the same. Compassion is the aim. Don't see the point of us hurting each other. Cherish memories that we always have protected now. Just a wasted legacy, a tragic fact somehow. Gathering these wounds, trying very hard not to leave a mark. Making way for new beginnings. In the middle of an adventure, freezing night. Showers on temper of rain, a refreshing radiant remedy. At the moment when all the wounds must start to heal, opens a blossom of brand new beginnings. Hands me to the sky as the gentle rain falls down. Softly it trickles into our spirits, a special remedy. Made me realize distant skies, I see twinkling lights. A sway of emotion still lingers, and as the wind blows through the quiet night, leaves to stillness a moment in time. A story begins, the journey unfolds, unraveling intertwined destinies. And as the wind blows a sweet melody, it welcomes the morning glow. Started with glimpses, turned into gaze. My gentle heart keeps on reminding.
They're letting me go
that as
first.
the wind blows, my instinct knows that we will see each other again. Hold me tight, please don't let me go. Keep still as the wounds heal. Even though that's a fleeting wish, and together we fly. Never-ending roads, unsure tomorrow, and foolishness we often wrestle with. But as the wind blows, apart and humbly, as we welcome the gleam of the night. In distant skies, I see twinkling lights. A glimpse of my memory still lingers. And as the wind blows through the quiet night, keeps my slumber guarded respite. But until I carry out my vows, I know we can still make new memories. Now as the wind blows, together we run, 'cause the journey has just begun. slightly, 'cause I wish over and over. I'll always remember precious memories. I made up my mind, won't turn back. I envision the future with you. Smiles like a flower in my heart. Over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. We can't go back no matter what we do. Pick up the memories with you. I cast a spell on myself and you. I can't wake up from my dream of you. Please stay with me. I don't need a name, I'm not worthy of it. You won't regret a thing if I don't tell you my name. Nothing more, nothing less, there in the open LA, melting away like cotton candy and water. Got this pain, I don't know why it's hurting so much. And this voice giving color to what couldn't be touched. All that used to be ambiguous then, once you gain a shadow now, no name. Wonder why tonight the moon is so beautiful, but there's no answer to such a question. Here I am in the air, floating aimlessly. Don't need a shape or a body, I'm alright. And even though that's more than enough for me, I should be fine, nobody has to notice me. But I can't stay the same playing hide and seek. I keep hoping for you to come and find me. And can I try, when 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 I try, getting louder now. Say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Thought it wasn't meant for me. See your eyes, see your eyes, see your eyes, see your eyes.
Oh, they're going first.
Reaching you somehow. Hear it now. It's your voice that I wanna hear. Call my name. Wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try to protect you from it all. I'm shouting out. This blackened hurt, I can feel it melting away. Like awaking memories now bubbling. Everything in this world that was forgotten and lost, they come alive so vividly proven. Just to have one little thing, that is all I want. Just a person who knows, that is all I want. No, I won't stay the same playing hide and seek. So but let us see, I'm keeping it shining again and again. Wanna touch, wanna touch, wanna touch, wanna touch, wanna touch, getting louder now. Wasn't much, wasn't much, wasn't much, wasn't much, wasn't much, wasn't much that it wasn't meant for me. See your eyes, 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 reaching you somehow. Hear me now. It's your voice that leads me on my way. These days I'm reminiscing the times we shared, all the precious memories recalled. Despite the colorful skies and vibrant flowers, loneliness still keeps me stone cold. Whoa. Even though things will vanish, memories won't fade away. Still the world keeps turning day by day. If this carries on till I don't know when, must get used to being alone. Someday this all might end, and when that moment comes, I'll finally get to see your smile again. I'm chasing and searching the lingering traces of things that should no longer exist. Beyond all likely miracles and unexpected twists. Don't need eternity, I'll trade tomorrow through and through for a fleeting fragment of time I could spend with you. The promise of a flower, like a legacy, carries on to bloom so wildly. This makes me realize that though I can see you here, I still feel your presence clearly. And in exchange for all my wishes to come true, I'm willing to lose everything for you. I'm chasing and searching the lingering traces of things that should no longer exist. Beyond all likely miracles and unexpected twists. Don't need eternity, I'll trade tomorrow through and through for a fleeting fragment of time I could spend with you. Oh, I would do anything just to be with you. I'm chasing and searching and lingering traces of things that should no longer exist. Beyond all likely miracles and unexpected twists. Don't need eternity, I'll trade tomorrow through and through for a fleeting fragment of time I could spend with you. I'm chasing and searching the lingering traces of things that should no longer exist. I'm chasing and searching the lingering traces for a fleeting fragment of time I could spend with you. Forever I'll remember all the times we shared, come what may, no matter what unfolds. Despite the colorful skies and vibrant flowers, loneliness still keeps me stone cold.
I swear to God, my luck's just built different.
Memories unraveling in old, untold heartbeats left behind. The voices have ceased to be. Don't let me hear my plea. Oh, an untold tale, a story unknown. Prayers entwined in our dreams. A clock that will never chime, embracing frozen time. Counting the lives and smells lost in the past. A delicate thread fading at last. Forgotten and lost in the depths of time. Come my
friend,
let our souls intertwine. Till the end I will keep your
aim
names
soon
alive.
come my friend,
till
till
the
the world is absent.
all together they will know our endless pain. Oh, the weight of the trigger I pulled that day never leaves my memory. I slowly close my eyes, silent, lost in the haze. Oh, precious remnants of life lead the way, passing by I bow and pray. Silent as the memories you left beneath the waving flag. The ones came to light so nostalgic and dear, now tainted, obscured with a sense of fear, as if it mocks our battles fought in strife. Come, my friends, if cursing be your plea, I'll embody all your rage as you desire. Come, my friends, I'll offer all I have. Curse me till my soul decays
From my face, discarded with your hand.
We will ravage and torment all barricades. Come, my friends, carve as deep as your screams. Honor you with all my strength. We'll seek revenge. Come with me.
Fade away a long time. The end of the day. My past or future. Yes, I forever. Who is this because stranger?
Walking on air deep in the night, just like the tears that I try to find. Can't help drowning in your love. Drink mi amor, it's a fiesta. Talk about dreams lasting forever. ¿Quieres bailar conmigo? Sinking deep into the darkness, shadows fall upon my heart. I remember my hometown, the impossible's what I wish for, and the void it gouged in my chest. Even now it still remains. I don't think it'll ever mend, but it's okay, I'll let it stay this way. Always counting on my fingers all the reasons that forbid me from taking that one step. Weak and miserable, hating myself. It's the sound of days now long gone, melodies of warmth and hope, fleeting bubbles made of love. All the reasons why I wanted to keep you safe. My only wish is for you to find your peace, is for you to find your peace. Always praying for you to be somewhere safe and sound. I hope that you're happy where you are. I just as clear as they can be. Oh, how beautiful, like bubbles from those days so long ago. Every sound, I love them so. Although I know I'll never hear it anymore, never hear it anymore. Always here inside my heart. I can feel it echoing. I can feel the warmth, the glow. Though alone, I'll play it strong. Make it burst with every tone. All the happiness you want. May it always find a way. May it reach you where you I just wanna hold you tight, spread my arms and close my eyes. These days tainted heart. I'm afraid I might hurt you again. Sky shades and sun is glowing. I feel it fading from this place I don't belong. Thinking about what I meant, wondering if I didn't try. I think the answer will never come to me. I feel like when you need sense, desperately pushing forward. They've resulted in a if I asked if a bond had been made, yet understanding still was away. Crying spread turns to blood. This was swaying with the heat. It's dark above. My tears are unreturned. Hiding secrets behind the night. I'm about to survive. The fleeting sparks into the dark. Here I am, facing my trials. The scorching heat beats down on my head. These overflowing emotions are slipping through the cracks and vanishing away from my sight. I want to live with that, knowing very well. I believe that tomorrow would fulfill all of the dreams in my heart. In this wide silent night, with spirit and soul dancing inside, lamenting the weight of my sins. Only pain remains bound in me. Memories that haunt your mind. I heal the wounds that tear you apart. Close your eyes if this was last time. Just rest your soul, drift off to the unknown. This was swaying with the heat. The spark of life fades away fleeting. My tears are long and dry. Hiding secrets behind a smile. I'm in love to survive. The fleeting sparks into the dark. Here I am, giving my best. Just leave me here. I sing alone.
Just let me fall into the stream.
Just let me fall into the stream. Could it be I'm dreaming? I don't wanna wake from it. Caressing me softly with early summer breeze. Unlike any other, it was so beautiful. A dream that is ever fleeting. Maybe if I just let go, if I surrender all my heart and soul, I could be feeling so much better though. Not for now. The sins that I hold, they're all that I know. This is the path for me. I just take all the load that is on my shoulders. I just hold it tighter than I keep walking on. And no matter how rough the road ahead, there is nothing to stop me on the way. To not let the stream sweep me off at my feet. I must find the strength to focus on the present. Give all I have to give and holding on. Just living for now. Each moment my own. Forever I'll go. I swallowed my sorrows, continued walking on. The road has no answers, the path is never kind. I had to keep going, keep facing straight ahead. I knew if I stopped, I'd never be able to start to walk again. I thought I'd sink into the night. This open night is the thing that I fear the most. I can't let it go. That's why I'm still here. I keep on standing tall when suddenly the rain is pouring down a storm. And the uncertainty it carries is much too strong. I know the pain, all the memories will make me so much stronger than I'll ever be without it. Sweet dreams I see, I'll never let them swallow me whole. It's now or never, I've got to live on. This is the path I choose to walk. I just take all the load that is on my shoulders. I just hold it tighter than I keep walking on. And no matter how tough the days ahead, there is nothing to stop me on my way. To not let the stream sweep me off of my feet. I must find the strength, focus on the present. Give all I have to give and holding on. Just living for now. Each moment my own. Forever I'll go. I wish tomorrow when I wake, right beside my pillow I'll find a little present, just one thing. It's a promise for us to keep. How about a house of sweets? Flowers made out of jewels. Whatever I want, just one thing. Wonder which present shall I choose? I wish for everyone to be always happy and full of joy. Just like you taught me that one day I will whisper a little prayer, falling from the winter sky, snow on my windowsill. If I fall into a dream, would it be warmer than here? Instead of counting all the sheep, I listed all my wishes one by one, just counting the night away. Oh, what a crooked wish I hold, what a beautiful lie I told. Tried to erase it, polish it nice, but it stabs me every time. Oh, the pretend still promises, every truth, every prayer you're told. If you can hear me, God above, this wish of mine, please hold it close. I'm wishing someday when I wake, somewhere warm in a sunny place. A single chance is all I ask, to be smiling with you again. All the stars up in the sky, not even a giant dog. No, there's nothing that I want, promise you I'll be well behaved. There is a place inside my heart, somewhere deep down I keep a chest. This little treasure that I hold, tuck it away so it's safe and sound. Falling from the winter sky, snow on my windowsill. If I fall into a dream, would it be warmer than here? Instead of blankets plush and soft, all of the dried up lies, yes, one by one I layer them over me. Hiding behind a sweet disguise, devil's laughter is all I hear. Time and again I'm calling for help, but no one hears my voice. 'Cause if whatever I believe is the first thing you choose to hurt, don't need a God, no, not anymore. Please give it back, all that I adore. Oh, what a crooked wish I hold, what a beautiful lie I told. Tried to erase it, polish it nice, but it stabs me every time. All the pretend still promises, every truth, every prayer you're told. If you can hear me, God above, this wish of mine, please hold it close. Rain will fall to bring me loneliness, and the sky will weave a veil of haze. The moment that they touch, I know my heart will melt away. That's the way this is meant to be. Took a vow, a promise just for me. Even if I'm swallowed by the dark, I gladly risk it all to be by your side. That's all I want. That is why I choose to move on. I hear the sound of rain drowning out Just so long as I can feel the rain's embrace, that's enough for me. On the day life turned its back on me, when the hate had taken over me, you held me in your hands and picked me up right off the ground. Then I knew just where I had to go. I let the sound of rain drown out everything, all of the doubts, the pain, the voice that keeps escaping out. Just for a little while, can I have this moment just for me, to look back at all the footprints left behind? I hear the sound of rain under a sky of haze. Every word is falling quietly onto the ground. All of that emptiness, every single scream stuck in my throat. Although it's painful just to breathe, that's how it's meant to be. That's how it's meant to be. I will be stained with you, this wish hidden within my heart. For the vow that I made, gonna keep on walking for my sake. In the rainy haze, I'm leaving my murmurs behind before I go.
I always wonder genuinely, what is life's meaning? Does it make sense? Every day the same old routine. There's got to be something more out there waiting for me. Time passing by, my days in a breeze, through happiness and through the heartbreaks. Learning from these precious moments I seize. The path of righteousness puts my soul at ease. In a hole where I can't even reach, this life of darkness. Close my eyes and put my hands together, in silence I pray. I don't know what to do until I found you. Now I see the essence of living again. My days are brighter now that you are here. The darkness can't deny the light that I found in you forevermore. As the light fades through the misty haze, faraway flowers wilt in dismay. I'm in the shadows of infinite flames, but I am keeping my faith, hoping that it will rain. In a prison surrounded by anger, but my peace remains. I will keep reaching out with these hands, even if stones are thrown. In a world of constant fear, I know you'll be here. They persecute me, but they can't kill my hopes. My faith tells me to hold on a bit more. Someone will see and hear my call and rescue me from this place forevermore. Even though it's impossible for me to see the brightness of day, all this hate I trust in you to carry me through this pain and this sorrow that I have endured. I'm not afraid what the future might bring. I know I am safe in your hands that walk with me till the end. And I will remember to sing prayers for you. I'll look at the heavens and call out your name. The graciousness I have found within me will constantly strengthen my heart. And I'll keep my faith in you forevermore.
If by chance I were to turn away and run away from the path I embrace, could the world still find its way? Right now, side by side, in a world that's crumbling, we set a point to set us on forevermore. And that's all I can hope in that song. From now on, I do know that the unknown, know tomorrow. Scattered liars, not a stick to flight.
Lie allure. They whisper words so obscure. But me, I know I yet reveal the hidden depths I'd rather not explore. Where seeds unfurled, roots entwine. Within the darkness, day and night, flowers bloom and march in radiant attire. Sound of decay echo far and wide into the void. Our spirits will but to nothing as they go. Notes of longing, the dreams we held so. Scattered like stardust, taking flight. Oh, light, so freely in darkness, so wallowed by the void of night, and still alone. Your dreams are holding hearts inside to the next soul that I put my faith, who unleashed this fire's might. God's grace or demons and these black or white, true or false, I contemplate the core of me. Beyond the gates, as light near touch this sphere, I wander in this void where hope disappears. Doom spark ignites piercing light. Joy What is that? Is there someone out there? Someone who's trying to come and save me? Or it's just my imagination? Oh no, maybe it's just the ice that's breaking in this endless cold that surrounds me, where
Nobody can hear my frozen heart scream. But then again, I must accept there is no one who can hear me anymore. Must face the fact that I'm alone, as fate had chosen. Memories of loving you are fading to white, like a glacier surrounding me and keeping me inside, hoping that somehow you can hear my voice piercing through the snow, calling out to you to say that you're my pride and joy, so that